I think a person's strength always stems from breaking certain limitations and challenging preconceptions. Each one of us is born with inherent constraints: our birthplace, family background, parental education, and the influence of those around us. These factors can create biases and preconceived notions. For instance, the biased belief that favors males over females, assuming that girls possess lesser logical and cognitive abilities than boys. Or the common notion that individuals from smaller towns lack the broad thinking capacity. These biases shape our limitations and prejudices, hindering our potential. To become a robust version of ourselves, the first step is breaking free from these biases and questioning societal norms. The second aspect involves shielding oneself from energy-draining elements. I believe this depletion comes from two sources, internally and externally. Internally, we engage in self-drainage through procrastination, hesitation, indecision, and fear, forms of mental self-depletion. Externally, drainage arises from both our past and future. Dwelling on past events and excessive fear of the future saps our energy. We need to focus on the present. Energetic individuals share a common trait: they have a powerful ability to be present. Therefore, to boost our energy, the first step is shielding ourselves from internal energy-draining factors. The things that consume our energy, primarily, stem from within ourselves. We shouldn't cry over spilled milk because life is full of such incidents. These could be due to limitations in our abilities or others' actions resulting in a messy situation. For instance, when you've invested a lot of time in something that doesn't yield good results, or emotions in a relationship that turns sour. These situations are akin to spilled milk. Crying over them won't solve any problems. It will only entangle you more, lead to regrets, and create more questions about why it happened. When you continuously ask why, you are entangling yourself in the past and getting deeper into it. So, I believe we shouldn't be bound by the past, and we shouldn't cry over spilled milk. The second point, in my opinion, is not to excessively fear the future. While it's essential to plan ahead and take precautions, we also need to engage in proactive measures known as preparing for troubles and ending in peace. This approach is reasonable, but humanity's major obstacle is fear. The greatest hindrance to human progress is fear, and the highest wisdom lies in courage. Therefore, regarding the future, avoid excessive fear, because fear is also a form of energy consumption. Fear of what? I don't know. Fear itself is a consumption. So, I want to convey 2 points. Dwelling on the past and fearing the future are both forms of energy drain. The best way to truly enhance energy levels is through focus on the present. Just like this moment where I am in a live stream. How do I enhance my focus? How do I output energy to everyone through a mobile phone? By engaging in communication and interaction with all of you, I obtain a very immersive and dynamic sharing experience. By focusing on this, I continuously elevate myself. So, what I want to convey is that when we focus on the present, our energy levels are on the rise. Therefore, don't cry over spilled milk and don't fear the future that hasn't arrived yet. Focus on the present. Shield yourself from things that consume energy, which could include your past self and unknown fears. The third point is to shield yourself from people who drain your energy. You all need to be aware of this. Sometimes I come across negative comments online. Recently, in one of our online communities, I noticed some fans who used to like me sharing malicious interpretations of a blogger's posts. You might advise me not to pay attention to such things, but consider this from a different perspective. When someone maliciously attacks you or dislikes you, even going as far as attacking your character, would you just ignore it? It's challenging to empathize, but I tell you, it's possible. If you find yourself affected by such individuals, it's not their problem, it's yours. It indicates that you shouldn't be bothered by them. Your life is too short and you have too many experiences that can bring you happiness and growth. Why would you get entangled with people and things that drain you? Understand what I'm saying? I can go watch a movie, sing karaoke with friends, read a book, or even host a live stream to serve my fans. I have so many things to do that can bring me joy, help me grow, and even make money. Why would I spend so much energy explaining and proving myself to those who drain me? Think about it. I'll tell you, you never need to prove yourself, never need to explain. You just need to bravely move forward. Those people really aren't important. Life is too short, and classmates, it's bitter and short. The people you care about and who care about you, there are only a few in a lifetime: your parents, your partner, your children, your closest friends, and the leaders you admire or look up to. That's it, right? So why would you spend a significant amount of time and energy getting entangled with those who drain you, people who criticize you, belittle you, underestimate you, or engage in pointless arguments? It's not their fault that you're entangled with them, it's yours because they're simply not worth understanding. Remember, we're only responsible for one thing, making ourselves better. Smart and wise people won't get involved with toxic individuals and situations. It's meaningless. So when you think about these things, you'll find your energy levels rising. Therefore, to become an energetic person, you must shield yourself from things that consume your energy. What are these things? One is dwelling on the past, being entangled with the past, fearing the future, caring too much about others' opinions. All of these consume our energy. We need to free ourselves. We shouldn't care too much about others' opinions and praises. While we appreciate when we feel happy, we shouldn't get addicted to others' praises, burdening ourselves. Simultaneously, others' negative comments, personal attacks, or even PUA, mockery, and belittlement don't need our attention because they don't understand our entire being. Their presence in our lives is entirely unimportant. So, what I want to tell everyone is, first, become a powerful person with energy. Only then can we become strong and truly powerful individuals. When we become powerful, we can empower those around us. Make ourselves strong, happy, fearless, and only then can we protect those around us. Hey, we have to become strong. So, what's the greatest success in life? It's continuous growth. There's no everlasting success, only continuous growth, and this growth is truly seeing oneself becoming powerful. Each and every one of us requires our own space to grow. Life offers us two paths, one akin to grass, where you exist and grow each year, yet remain relatively unnoticed. You absorb rain, dew, and sunlight, but you don't grow big. People can step over you and they won't feel pain because of your pain. They won't sympathize with you because, in the first place, people don't see you. So, each one of us should grow like a tree. The second path is to grow like a tree. Even if you feel insignificant now, possessing the seed of a tree means you can absorb the nutrients from the soil, grow on your own. Perhaps in 2 or 3 years, you won't grow much, but in 10, 8, or 20 years, you will undoubtedly grow into a towering tree. When you eventually become that towering tree, people from a distance will notice you. As they get closer, you can offer them a refreshing, shaded haven. Your growth can extend beyond yourself to help others. Even if people move away, when they look back, you will still be a beautiful skyline on the horizon. Living as a tree provides a beautiful spectacle, and even in your absence, you remain valuable. This serves as the standard for all of us on our own journey as the benchmark for personal growth. Here I would like to share one of Jack Ma's speech.
Remind yourself continually that today might be tough, tomorrow tougher, but the day after could be beautiful. Unfortunately, many people don't make it to that beautiful day as they pass away in the night between today and tomorrow. So, give your best effort every day. That's just the way life is. If you want to live well, you have to put in the effort. Nothing worthwhile comes easy. Therefore, I want to share with everyone that the future economy will undoubtedly be better than today, and there will be more successful individuals in the future than there are now. The person destined for success might be right beside you. Observing many people today, I see a lot of daydreaming and wishful thinking. Daydreaming is ineffective without corresponding action, and there's a tendency to always find faults with others. If you have a dream, are you actively pursuing it? Are you taking concrete steps? If you have an ideal, are you collaborating with others? Attempting to go solo can be exhausting. Success has many contributing factors, and the reasons for failure often share similarities. If you're contemplating entrepreneurship, spend more time analyzing why others failed rather than obsessing over why they succeeded. Success is multifaceted, and I've noticed that many intelligent colleagues, after pursuing MBA studies, return seeming less sharp. The reason is that they absorbed numerous success stories, and amidst all that success, they lost sight of themselves. They hoped that by making the company big, they could avoid troubles. However, as I've come to realize, the larger the enterprise, the bigger the troubles, and the greater the responsibility. Sometimes, it's better to remain in one small room and focus on the unique challenges at each stage of entrepreneurship. Every entrepreneur globally has a story of hardship. Challenges exist at every level, and maintaining a positive attitude is pivotal. All wise individuals have experienced substantial psychological and physical pain before achieving their current status. While knowledgeable people with high IQs might not have faced hardship, those with high emotional intelligence have undoubtedly suffered. Opportunities are equal for everyone. Before embarking on my entrepreneurial journey, I faced rejection from over 30 job applications post-college. Almost nothing seemed to go my way. I used to complain about individuals like Bill Gates and Larry Page, feeling they had taken away all the opportunities. I thought life was too troublesome. If you wish to venture into software, there's Microsoft. Hardware, there's IBM. Shopping malls, there's Walmart. Every sector is dominated by major players. However, upon careful reflection, I asked myself, why should I compare myself to Li Ka-shing or Bill Gates? Instead, I should compare myself to the neighbor, Mr. A, or to Mr. B. If I can outperform Mr. A, then I'm content. After this realization, I adjusted my mindset. I've been fortunate over these years. I'm grateful for the most significant blessing, having the opportunity to meet some of the most outstanding figures in the business world. One thing I'd like to share with all young people is that they should always look at the future optimistically, never complain, only inspect their problems, and persist beyond the ordinary. Without these qualities, we won't go far. You must believe in optimism. Almost all successful people, when facing troubles and making mistakes, always check themselves first. Did I do this well? I need to adjust this. This part isn't right. Truly successful people are those who change themselves, not those who try to change others.
Alright, that's my sharing for you all. If you found it valuable, feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. Okay, thank you everyone. If you enjoy Smart Seed BVC content, we hope you'll subscribe, follow, and share it with more friends. Follow Smart BVC for more discussions on warm and insightful business growth topics.